Oh my, oh, here we go, you and I. What is up, G Spotters? Welcome to another episode of Courtney G's Spot. Thanks for being here. I'm your host, Courtney G. There's so many people in the audience waiting to get in, lines and lines of members trying to see another live show. We do this every week. This is our second time this week, a little impromptu. I'm introducing myself to no one. So, this is fantastic. I love it. Thank you for being here, though, you imaginary people, you future people, the ones that clicked on it later on. We are here tonight to talk about some big, important topics. We talked about some goofy things before the show, like usual. And so we're just going to carry that on to vent out. Again, a place to vent, a place to build a community of people just like you. Just like you. Come and join us live. We are here. Subscribe so you know when we are going live, because we don't tell you. Sometimes it's a Monday. This week it was a Tuesday, and now it's a Thursday. So we switch it up, try to be a little sporadic. That's kind of how the world is anymore. It's kind of random. So we're random. We're kind of going with our. If you guys want us to do more, and then come show and subscribe, and we will present that to you. But thanks for being here, for being a part of our tiny little community. We've been doing this a year, and you can see how many we get. Nobody gives a crap about us from YouTube, and we always seem to get into that and all the things that we banned from doing. We're a little adult. Randy, Colin, you hidden people, our favorites in the house. They have been here doing a poll production. Got some business to take care of in the West Wing bathroom. And of course, our connection is unstable. So we're going to see if we can get this. But again, thank you guys for being here in the show with our audience, because thanks. Look at that. You guys are seriously the best. Oh, that's what a fan. See, we've got fans in stall places, and they are letting go of things that need to be let go of and reducing the drag. Recycling and giving back to the community is Randy. Thank you for being here. Colin, I know you're hiding out there somewhere. I know he's dealing with a lot of stuff. Randy, you're dealing with a lot of stuff. They just had a baby, beautiful little baby boy. Mordecai, he is doing good. He was born a little mature. That is not a thing. He's a stronger, and he is going to live long and prosper. You guys, in the future, you should join the show. You can understand what we're talking about. We talk about life. We talk about the divorce and the reproductions and the G spot. We are the G spot. That's what it is. It's a CG spot. If you haven't caught on yet, that's the point. We're not a gross. I can't say gross because the G spot is not a gross thing. But we're not in a show in such a manner. We talk about modern topics, like we are getting involved with changing my internet so I can get better signal, because I think my internet's kind of what right now. How you future people doing? You guys doing good? You should be here live. They just blew my vein at the hospital in a CAT scan. My arm is all swole. That's not LOL. Why did you LOL that? That's not funny. I'd be mad. You should say mad at doctors. There's an acronym for you. Mad at doctors. Mad. See? Live on the show. We're progressive. We say things and think of things that the average human doesn't say or think. We do this a lot. If you've ever been a part of our show, Randy can vouch for that. DC, he's still taking care of business. We have a co-host. I know we're 5 minutes into this episode and haven't heard from that voice yet, but he's really taking care of business. I spoke in the title about the new norm, the new AbNormal. I got a little inspired by a Bill Maher clip I heard about him speaking on this being the new norm. How does it make sense? Go watch your previous episodes. I said this. How does it make sense to stay inside and not get the sun and vitamin D in the air and all this stuff, and not let your body fight off disease? It's not a way to our body fights off. He made a comment that if there was, all the people, yes, that did die, but all the people that got rid of it and didn't know, even the people that didn't know I got it, that's the human body's immune system fighting off that we don't need a drug to do this. It's just we need to let our bodies fight off. I'm not saying we need to get it. We need to guard the people that are sick. We need to guard the people with diabetes. We need to guard the people that are elderly. They got the ones that have the lung issues, the ones that have the heart problems. Take care of them, protect them, make them wear masks, or let them wear masks if they choose to smile. That's just the stupidest debates earlier. I don't know why. Just to watch, it's like you ever had those two old men, like neighbors, that just hate each other, that one tree got onto the other dude's lawn, or the other guy borrowed a piece of equipment, didn't return it, and they just hate each other ever since then. And then you ask the two a question and you can't get a solid answer because they're like, what are you doing for the country? Well, he got money. No, he got money. Jesus Christ. Like, that's all I heard. There's no answer. There's no, hey, don't worry, America. We've got either side that whatever you vote in, one of us has got to take care of you. Vote for the one you think is the best, but we both will actually take care of you. No support for the country. It's maddening. It's just two old turds fighting over which one's the biggest piece of turd. It's obnoxious. Again, this is why I don't promote voting. What's the fucking point?
You get a sticker and
maybe a lolly?
No, they give out what are those pens for your phones called? The styluses.
The styluses. Thinking about
so you get a sticker and a stylus.
Sticker and a stylus for voting. Oh, okay. By the way, that was DC, the co-host.
What's up, guys? I'm done doing business in the other room.
This is live from the debates. I watched on YouTube, so if I'm full of shit, so is YouTube. And so are the debaters. But last night, breaking news, I'd say CIA, our intelligence found out that Iranians and Russians have hacked into or stolen elements of our voting ballots and information about our people voting. And they have threatened people down in Iran has threatened people down in Florida. That was from the person that was asking the question to the president.
So you mentioned that. Sorry to cut you off there. You mentioned the debate is still live.
Yeah.
So I decided to pop in.
Nobody's going to watch us.
President Trump literally himself to George Washington. He said, nobody's done what a president's done since George Washington. And that's me.
Again, two monkeys just throwing their shit at each other is what they're doing. So we were hacked by mail by the Russians and Iranians. So the debater moderator asked the presidents and the previous vice president, what do you plan to do to prevent future elections being hacked? And that's when that whole stupid, you've got money from Russia, no, you got money in Russia, no, you got money in China, no, you got money in Iran bullshit started. So nobody actually answered the question, what are you going to do about it? They just played the blame game. Again, there's nothing. And what sucks is like 80% of 60% of America is dumb, and they're just going to follow this pile of like, what do we vote for? Just, I get it. I don't know. We have freedom. Are we really fully free? It's like subpar freedom. You're allowed to kind of do what you want. Sort of, but you need to have a job. Which is, you got to make money. What are you hearing over there? He's listening to the debate.
Biden's trashing Trump right now over the whole keep the public safe stuff. Talking about how Trump originally said not enough people in jail. He said you could go on his website and see the quote from when he said it.
Again, what are you guys going to do for the country? He said some stupid shit a long time ago. No, he said some stupid shit.
Now, right before this, now Biden is kind of being childish. Trump was just talking about how he is taking care of the funding of colleges and stuff like that. Obama would make them come back every year and show their bill basically and pass it, and he gave them a 10 years.
That's why it's.
Yes, that is like one good thing. That's a legitimate good thing.
That's a good thing. You did a good thing. He answered the question. Good job. You answered 1 out of 20. That's what sucks. One of these.
Yeah, Biden. Okay, on the whole public safety thing, he says you shouldn't go to jail if you have a drug problem. You should get help.
There you go. Good job, Biden. Good answer. Good answer. Do we have people typing in the text? Because I'm not getting anything.
I don't know. I'm on the live, and I didn't get a chance to bring my tablet.
You're fine. I'd say use mine, but it's going to bog down. Is anybody, Randy? Could somebody just throw a smiley face in there so I know if my chat is even working? I know I rant a lot, and people have a tendency to.
Well, we're in a lull. Can we talk about how stupid your sink faucet is in your bathroom? Like, how do you do anything
in the bathroom? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it dang near just runs down the back of the sink. Like,
thank you, Randy. Yeah, no, it's dumb. It's not the proper faucet for the sink top at all. In fact, if you look behind it, it doesn't match the cabinet top either because it's far off the wall. It's so ridiculous. Subscribe, join the conversation. This is what we do live. If you've made it this far in the future, the beginning kind of started off a little lull-tastic this evening, where the debates just drag me. The politics drag me, and that's all you hear. And all you hear is the C word anymore. We're talking about the issue of race. Here we go.
And he's trying to go back to, you work with Iran and China and Iraq and...
We're not trying to go silent. We're trying to get a kind of caught on. This is an interesting topic I'd like to hear. The race. We can put it up there. Who gives a shit? We're not going to monetize it.
Let us know if that's too loud.
Randy, can you hear that?
This is where he's going. The lab is Russia.
Gentlemen, I want to stay on the issue, okay?
Mr. President,
we're going to continue on the issue of race. Mr. President, you described the Black Lives Matter movement as a symbol of hate. You shared a video of a man chanting white power to millions of your supporters. And Black athletes exercising their First Amendment rights should be fired. What do you say to Americans who say that kind of language from the president is contributing to a climate of hate and racial strife?
That's such a mistake.
We'll go one more. Go ahead.
Pigs in a blanket talking about police. Pigs talking about our police. Pigs in a blanket, fry them like bacon. I said, that's a horrible thing. And they were marching down the street. And that was my first glimpse of Black Lives Matter. I thought it was a terrible thing. As far as my relationships with all people, great relationships with all people, I am the least racist person in this room.
That's what racist people say.
Absolutely.
I don't know what to say. I got criminal justice reform done and prison reform and opportunity zones. I took care of black colleges and universities. I don't know what to say. They can say anything. I mean, they can say anything. It makes me sad because I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark. But I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room.
Okay, Vice President Biden, let me ask you very quickly, and then I have a follow-up question for you.
Abraham Lincoln here is one of the most racist presidents we've had in modern history.
He pours
Oh,
fuel.
I'm sorry, Abraham Lincoln, not
single
Washington.
Racist fire. Every single one. Started off his campaign coming down the escalator saying he's going to get rid of those.
See, it's just a drove of back and
Muslims because they're Muslims.
Okay, but Trump answered the question. He did say, I said that, yes, but my first impression of the group was this.
So he clarified something he said.
Come on. This guy is a dog whistle about as big as a foghorn.
President Trump, I'm going to give you 10 seconds to respond, and then I have a follow-up.
You made a reference to Abraham Lincoln. Where did that come in? I mean, you said you're Abraham Lincoln. Where did that? No. I said not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done what I've done. Community. I didn't say I'm Abraham Lincoln. I said not since Abraham Lincoln has anybody done what I've done for the black community. Now you have done nothing other than the crime bill, which
He's only specifying presidents, right?
Right.
And even that is still a bold statement.
Now,
All right, let me ask Vice President Biden a
Look at what's
question.
happening with the voting right now.
Let me
They
ask Vice
remember
President
that you
Biden
treated them
about.
very, very badly. Just take a look at what's happening out there.
Vice
Can
President
you
Biden, let me
get
give
the
you a chance
question
to
in?
respond within this context.
Can you
Crime
get the
bills that
question
you
in?
supported in the 80s and 90s contributed to the incarceration of tens of thousands of young black men who had small amounts of drugs in their possession. They are sons, they are brothers, they're fathers, they're uncles.
crime against the
whose
war.
families are
Or the
still
war
to this
against
day,
drugs.
some of them suffering the consequences. So speak to those
when you
families.
go to
Why
jail
should they
for a
vote for you?
roach.
Yeah.
Remember
One of
that?
the things that said in the 80s, we passed 100%, all 100 senators voted for a bill on drugs and how to deal with drugs. It was a mistake. I've been trying to change
Then
since
release the
particularly push
motherfucker.
That's why I've been arguing that, in fact, we should not send anyone to jail for a pure drug offense. They should be going into treatment across the board. That's what we should be spending
Yeah.
money. That's why I set up drug courts, which are never funded by our Republican friends. They should not be going to jail for a drug or an alcohol problem. They should be going into treatment. That's what we've been trying to do. That's what I'm going to
And
get
that
done.
is basically what happens nowadays. You get pulled over with drugs, and it's not a large amount.
Right.
You have to go to drug court, and then you have to go to
They were not in the right.
program.
But that's honest. Like, why are they taking to jail then?
Because they got to come to
That's what I'm going to do.
Or drag him to the
Yes.
drug court? I guess it depends on what color you are.
Along with Obama as your president, your leader, for 8 years. Why didn't you get it done? You had 8 years to get it done.
That's true. Why didn't you do that?
Because you're all talk and no action. We got a lot of it done. We released 38,000. We got 38,000 prisoners left. You got nothing done. 38,000 prisoners.
Out of how many, though?
Federal prison.
Right.
We
Out of how many?
There were over 1,000.
Billions and billions.
We have, in fact, we're the
So
ones that put
many.
in the legislation saying we could look at pattern or practice.
That's what I mean. It's just hard to listen
How they're
to.
conducting themselves.
I want to listen to it just to see, because it's really,
Began the process. We lost
how do
an
you
election.
choose?
That's
How do you
why I'm
choose?
running
This is,
to win back that election and change this terrible policy. I
Let's
just
respond
asked.
to that. We're
I
gonna
just
move
asked
on
one
to climate
question.
change.
Why didn't you do it in the 8 years, a short time ago? Why didn't you do it? You just said, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. You put tens of thousands of mostly black young men in prison. Now you're saying you're
But
going to
that-
get.
Well, yeah, because who's going to have a joint in their
Why didn't you
pocket?
get it done? You had 8 years with
A
Obama.
black dude.
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm
I'm not
saying?
saying white dudes don't have joints in their
All right, Vice
pocket,
President Biden,
but
then we're going to move
usually
on
if
to
they
the
have a joint in their
next section.
pocket, they're doing something else, and they're very obvious. But, you
are
know,
you being really racist right now?
yeah, Ken's not going to drive around with a roach in his car.
Are you
We're
sure?
moving on to our next section.
Like I did with
Are you sure?
Ken, not Kyle.
Oh.
Ken.
Gentlemen, we're running out of time.
Kyle would
so we
have
gotta get
the
on to
whole
climate
spiel in
change.
his
It
car.
is suck when certain stereotypes come from actual places.
President Trump, you say that
It sucks.
environmental regulations have hurt.
But when you're more bold about the things that you do,
You have said you see addressing climate
and-
change as an opportunity to create new jobs. For each of you, how would you both combat climate change and support job growth at the same time? Starting with you, President Trump, you have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
So we have the Trillion Trees program. We have so many different programs. I do love the environment, but what I want is the cleanest, crystal clear water, the cleanest air. We have the best, lowest number in carbon emissions, which is a big standard.
if you're joining the show now or listening live to the presidential debates, we kind of just got into it. We started talking about it, so we decided to listen to it.
It won't be the whole show. We'll give it another like 5 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, this is just it's important. We're trying to stay on topic. It's just two old men fighting over a chicken.
It's pretty clear.
Daughter is over there. The lady right over here at the vapor store. Her daughter lives there. They talk obviously all the time.
I watch a dude from, I know it's different from Japan, and it's not dirty over there, and all their cultures are very similar.
In fact, there's a place over
Japan
there.
or China where the kids clean the schools.
I don't know.
They don't have janitors. The kids keep their shit clean.
That would make sense. But over here, there's like child labor laws or some shit. But they have child laborers, children working in factories over there. So.
Right, they don't care. Whole facility is run by 12-year-olds.
Somebody ducked out because we're debating.
The cleanest air, the cleanest water, and the best carbon emission standards that we've seen in many, many years.
Vice President,
How do you determine that?
Is
there a way to test the air?
Terry
I'm
said
sure there is.
Terry said you sound far away. You should stay close.
Global warming is the next.
He says, "Is your mic on?" No, that won't work. It's just for a prop.
It's actually broken if you open it up.
Hey, that has a battery in it.
Does it Kodak?
It does say Kodak.
Holy cow.
Kodak. Do they still produce?
Actually, they're jumped to like $6 from 30 cents like a few months ago, and I was pissed I missed it.
Maybe they've been selling batteries.
No, it was that thing with Trust.
Oh.
They got together and said, yeah, we'll make masks or whatever, something for the thing.
All the environmental organizations as well
Cool,
as labor. People worried about
Oh, man, you're not going to say it's like a mic.
Yeah, go ahead.
what it does, it will
I got
create
peroxide.
All right, that's good.
jobs. We're going to invest in, for example, 500,000.
Don't you like do the other stuff after?
50,000 charging stations on our highways so that we can own the electric car market in the
Drink
future.
water.
In the meantime, China is.
What are we talking about? China again? God.
Now they're talking about electric vehicles. Of course, that's where that stuff comes from. China.
Buildings and 2 million existing homes and retrofit them so they.
So how about that stimulus?
Saving hundreds of.
They extended the deadline to tomorrow or something like that.
I feel like deja vu.
By the way, the whole
Didn't we? I feel like there was an episode to where we talked about this already, where they got another 48 hours, and then 48 hours passed, and another 48 hours had to go down.
Why would they just tell us they're not going to give it to
Yeah,
us?
just say no.
Yeah.
The answer no.
Just
See,
let us be mad.
that's why I don't understand sometimes. No offense, but about ladies, like that's how I'm so straightforward. I don't. Wow. What do you want to go eat? Wow. Do you want to go here? Wow. Just say yes or no. It's if you no, I don't care. You can say no. I'll accept a no because you know why? That's an answer. This whole like maybe is not an answer. Maybe is not an answer. Are you coming to dinner? Maybe. What do you mean maybe? Are you going to come to dinner, or are you going to not come to dinner? Because if you're coming to dinner, I need to know, so I make a tad bit more, make you a seat. You're not going to come to dinner. I won't do that. Maybe. Ugh. That's all this is. This debate is a maybe. Every debate is a maybe. I don't like maybes. Just an answer. If you don't like it, tell me you don't like it. If my breath smells, tell me yes, it smells.
If we had the best year in the history of our country,
I think he was just hating on Greta Thunberg.
not even come
Who the hell is
close to a
Greta
number
Thunberg?
like that.
Is that
When
a
he
country
says
music
buildings,
singer?
They want to take buildings down because they want to make bigger windows into smaller windows. As far as they're concerned, if you had no window, it would be a lovely thing. This is the craziest plan that anybody has ever seen. And this wasn't done by smart people. This wasn't done by anybody. Frankly, I don't even know how it can be good. Frankly, they want to spend $100 trillion. That's their real number. He's trying to say it was 6. It's $100 trillion. They want to knock down buildings and build new buildings with little, tiny, small windows. And many other things.
Okay.
And many other things.
Let me have the Vice President
It
respond,
is
and we're running out of
crazy.
time, and we have a lot more
We'll
questions to
destroy
get
our
to.
country.
So let's hear from the Vice President. I have a number more
I
questions.
don't know where he comes from. I don't know where he comes up with these numbers. Wait, $100 trillion. Give me a break. This plan is endorsed by every major environmental group and every labor group. Labor, because they know the future lies. The future lies in us being able to breathe, and they know there are good jobs in getting us there. And by the way, the fastest growing industry in America is the electric, solar energy and wind. He thinks wind causes cancer, windmills. It's the fastest growing jobs, and they pay good prevailing wages, 45, 50 bucks an hour. We can't grow and
That's pretty good. Windmills cause cancer.
President Trump.
Does it blow cancer in your face?
We are energy independent for the first time.
No, we're not.
We
What are you
don't
talking
need
about?
all of these countries we had a fucking war over because we needed their energy. We are energy independent. I know about wind than you do. It's extremely expensive.
Yeah, because you blow it all the time.
Whoa! The mic.
Germany and China, and the fumes coming up, if you're a believer
How
in
are we-
the mission, the fumes coming up to make these massive windmills is more than anything that we're talking about with natural gas, which is very clean. One other thing.
Find me a
Solar.
scientist said that.
I love solar. But
What
solar
fumes?
doesn't quite have it.
From the
yet.
generators
It's
to
powerful.
run the equipment to build them? Like,
To really run our big,
so what about like
beautiful
every other type of construction?
So,
Yeah, what are you using to build your other building? What you used to build Trump Tower?
Right? Like, you have solar generators? Like,
What's up, Jordan? Thanks for joining this intro to debating between grumpy old men. You remember that movie? Hey, you're a stupid head. Well, you're a stupid head. Well, your mom is fat. Well, your dad is ugly. Your kids are
put it
dumb.
on the website. It's not real unless it's on the internet.
Rule out banning fracking.
I do rule out banning fracking because the answer we need other industries to transition to get to ultimately a complete zero emissions by 2025. What I will do with fracking over time is make sure that we can capture the emission from fracking, capture the emissions from gas. We can do that, and we can do that by investing money and doing it. But it's a transition.
Jordan says that we're really pixelated. Are you on
He
the?
was against fracking. He said it. I will show that to you tomorrow. I am against.
Yeah, my
fracking.
internet sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I know people are gonna probably drop out.
Pennsylvania, he'll be against it. Very
It's-
Either way, come back, watch us live, or not live, later.
Yeah.
No fracking.
Like, subscribe, join the
Let me ask this
conversation.
final question in this section.
Did you put that last episode on SoundCloud? You need to get that last episode on.
No, actually, I had a serious trouble trying to find the website to convert it.
What happened to the old one?
I still have the window open and
Right.
everything, and I put it in, and then it's all like, cannot download for whatever reason, and wants to pop up with what the source
Give
is.
us a thumbs up. Subscribe, you new people, even if I'm pixelated. If you made it past the pixelation, you're
A
awesome.
lot of money, more money than they've ever made. If you look at the kind of numbers that we produce for Hispanic, or Black, or Asian, it's 9 times greater the percentage gain than it was under in 3 years than it was under 8 years of the 2 of them, to put it nicely. 9 times more. Now, somebody lives, I have not heard the numbers or the statistics that you're saying, but they're making.
Don't worry, President, I usually
tremendous
can't say
amount of
st-
money
yeah.
economically. And I saved it
Stop.
Hey, you could be the president.
Shut the digitally.
Pandemic. We saved it. We got say what you want about relationship. We got Syria, Mexico,
Where you at, Jordan?
Russia, to
He said the
cut
town he's in is
back.
blows. It's 10 o'clock and everything's closed. Hey, that rhymed.
That's probably here too. I don't think too many stores are open right now.
Yeah, there's not a lot of shit going on
Do you have
right
a
now.
Hearts nearby? They stay
My
open late
response
here.
is that those people live on what they call fence lines. You don't understand this. They live near chemical plants that, in fact, pollute. Chemical plants and oil plants and
What people?
refineries that
Who?
pollute. I
Zombies?
used to live near that
Poor
when I was
people.
growing up in Clayton,
You know, they live in
Delaware.
the suburbs
And
outside
all
those types of
the oil
places.
refineries in Marcus
the-
Hook and the Delaware River
the-
than there is
yeah,
any place
you know
in
what I'm talking
Clooney.
The shanty towns.
Yeah.
My mom get in the car
the-
when
the
it was
hoods.
first frost to drive
The
to school, turn to the windshield wiper, there'd be oil
projects.
in the window. That's why
PJs.
so many people in my state were dying and getting cancer. The fact is, those
Arlington's
frontline
not even
communities,
that
just don't matter
bad.
what
And
matters
there's a
how
whole
you keep
neighborhood
them safe.
basically
What do you do?
White
right
trash.
next to a waste management
And
place.
if the pollutants coming out of those fence
Are they
lines.
zombies yet?
I don't know. My
Okay,
neighbor
I
was
have
for
one
sure.
final question.
Your neighbor was a zombie?
Would you close down the
By the way, I have a
Instead
transition
of eating
from
grains, he drank
yes.
alcohol.
Man, I thought this zombie called the store. He was like, because I now work in a vapor store to sell paraphernalia for many things. And guy calls in because he's looking for something for his device. And he says, hey, man, do you have... he really sounded like he was in slow motion. Do you have a place for the chai? It's like, man, it was the sloth or something from was it Pet? No, not Pets. What's that movie? Zootopia.
Will you remember that Texas? Will you remember that Pennsylvania?
All right, final question.
President Biden, let me give you 10 seconds to respond, and then I
No.
have to get to the final question.
Final question. We're gonna get to the final question. We're gonna knock this shit off.
This comment is from the year I graduated.
That's awesome.
Net zero
Put it on your tongue.
emissions. The first place to do that by 35 is in energy reduction.
Not a thing.
By 2050, total.
You kids, you know you can put these type of batteries on your tongue.
I know that.
Yeah, I don't want to touch the tip. You put it both pieces on your tongue, and they're actually active. They give you a little tingle.
All right, this is about leadership.
This is about leadership.
This first question
Here we go.
does go to you, President Trump. Imagine this is your inauguration day. What will you say in your address to Americans who did not vote for you? You'll each have
Fuck you.
starting with you.
We have to make a country totally successful as it was prior to the plague coming in from China. Now we're rebuilding it and we're doing record numbers, 11.4 million jobs in a short period of time, etc. But I will tell you, go back.
Where's my unemployment?
Before the plague came in, just before, I was
11.4 million jobs, but was that like the resurgent after everybody lost their
I
jobs?
think so.
Oh, we created jobs. No, everybody just went back to work.
We lost 25 million, but we got back 11.
Women, Asian, people with diplomas, with no diplomas, MIT.
Women,
graduates, #1 in the
Asians,
class, everybody.
people with no diplomas.
And you know what? The other side wanted to get together. They wanted to unify. Success is going to bring us together. We are on the road to success. But I'm cutting taxes, and he wants to raise everybody's taxes, and he wants to put.
This is what he's going to say to the people that didn't vote for him.
If he gets in, you will have a depression, the likes of which you've never seen. Your 401ks will go to hell, and it'll be a very, very sad day for this country.
All right?
Now, I did hear from somebody that they said if Biden wins, you might as well just quit work and get every government assistance you can, because taxes are going to be so high, it's not even going to be worth it.
Whether you vote for me or against me, and I'm going to make sure that you're represented. I'm going to give you hope. We're going to move. We're going to choose science over fiction. We're going to choose hope over fear. We're going to choose to move forward because we have enormous opportunities to make things better. We can grow this economy. We can deal with the systemic racism. At the same time, we can make sure that our economy is being run and moved and motivated by clean energy, creating millions of new jobs. And that's the fact. That's what we're going to
I
do.
feel like they all say we're going to create millions of jobs.
Every time.
Everything, they're just all saying the same shit.
Decency.
This is, I know you young people don't remember this, but I feel like this is just right before Bush's second term.
Yeah.
The same crap. Everybody hated the guy, but then they're like, well, we already know him. We've heard his name a lot more for the past 4 years. Maybe we might as well just take him. Because again, how do you choose between two giant pieces of shit?
Whichever one doesn't smell the worst.
Well, damn it, that's probably Trump, because I bet you Biden stinks like a dirty asshole. Look at him.
He sniffs everybody. So.
He sniffs everybody. Who wants that? That's what I mean. It's the worst of two evils. You pick the guy that's been on The Simpsons.
You remember South Park's episode about it?
Wait, is it recent?
They had Biden in it. Not recently. God, no. I don't watch TV. Like, I don't even have any, like, Netflix. Netflix doesn't have something.
If you made it this far and we're not still all glitchy, like and subscribe. And if we are glitchy, make sure you also like and subscribe.
And come back.
Because we'll be less glitchy.
Watch us later when we're not so glitchy.
You could also subscribe on our SoundCloud, you sons of bitches. I don't know where you people are. And we're also on Instagram.
Is our thing in the corner?
No.
Because I seen it wasn't.
I made it.
What's going on in the chat?
Nothing. Jordan was there. We were talking about how his town sucks, and he never answered me about what his town is, because I feel like my internet connection blows. How's the picture? The picture quality is shitty, isn't it? It's because we're ragging on the presidencies, and they're taking away our gigabits.
Mm-hmm. Well, they talking crap on the president. Can't let them do that.
I'm hungry as shit.
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not cool.
I had a little pizza before earlier, but I'm just so hungry. I didn't eat much for lunch. Well, I did. I took a bunch of stuff. I just munched it all like periodically to make it to the day. But I'm running out of those items you can just grab and go with. I have a lot of cooking items that require that.
Yeah.
Some frozen turkey and what have you. I have
Right. I was thinking about that today.
some beef. I got some ham.
Like, I don't think I have anything that takes less than 15 minutes to cook.
Would you like some frozen turkey?
Are you trying to get rid of it?
I do. I would like to because I have like 5 pounds of it.
Why do you have so much turkey?
One of my wonderful friends donated some turkey to the show.
To the show? You just have 5 pounds of turkey?
You guys need you can bet on turkey beef. Oh, we lost connection.
Oh, they're doing more stuff. No, they might get popular.
Yeah. Live right now on our show. Do this next episode. I'll give another pound away. We'll do a riddle. We'll give a pound of turkey. I love my donations.
Keep watching the show, man. We give away
I just have so much, and he was so because he had a lot himself. I love my people. My people are good.
Right. Somebody just tried to give me some food the other day, and I was like, nah, I definitely do not have the room.
You need a little deep freezer.
Right. My friend was just talking about that the other day too. Billy, you know Billy.
I traded one a while back.
Oh yeah.
For one, it was a good deal because it was awesome. It was a little about the size of this platform in which this camera sits on.
Right.
Pretty good little deal. About $50 worth.
I mean, that opens up
of money.
Your tiny apartment freezer.
Yeah.
For other activities.
Hey, are we still pixelated? I'm still not getting anything in the chat. Nobody wants my turkey beef.
Oh, come on, guys. You know you want a pound.
And they just don't want it through the mail.
No, we'll deliver it. Pretty sure everybody that watches us right now
Jordan is in a shitty town.
I'll take it to a shitty town.
Where you at, Jordan?
Probably be the best thing he's had all day.
Do you not want to reveal your location live on the TubeView?
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, I get it. We don't reveal our location. I mean, you could probably ping my IP address or whatever the crap you hackers do. You want to ping me? Hey, yeah, ping it and come be on the show. If you could join the show.
No.
Why not?
Think about who's going to find us.
Yeah. Shit.
She does not like me.
You just got a text from Mr. Weirdo already. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
Like, oh, God.
I heard you wanted somebody for the show.
Lock the door.
Fucking Compton shows up.
Oh, my God.
I'm from Compton.
People are crazy, man. What were we talking about before the show?
Traffic.
No, we weren't. I want to talk about traffic.
What were we talking
I don't have to drive. When I sit in the passenger seat now, I look down. I don't want to look up. I don't want to see it. I just feel it.
I just feel it. Yeah.
What was that? Nothing.
Speaking of traffic, though.
Oh, God.
Oh, this just in.
We got another live incoming.
So they told him mailed because I answered. So told him they were mailed because I answered the phone.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm dealing with a current situation. My last one. Firehouse subs. Because apparently their managers think it's funny to not send out us check when they just sit in a drawer in the office and they laugh about it. Well, people wait for their money that's not coming.
Firehouse Subs is a piece of shit.
Yep.
Well, it's not them. Honestly, the food is actually really good.
Yeah, there's things. I mean,
I love.
Not that I want to go back or anything.
No.
The job, super easy.
I'm gonna say
the company morals.
Shit.
Yeah.
And I say that, and then I think it's a lot of the area in which we live. We do live in an area where nobody has any value in which they get forth work.
Right.
And they can't do a simple task.
Now, granted, hold on, let me tell you why I got fired.
Oh, you're fired.
So I got fired because
you're a dirty asshole.
Yes, that. No, because they suck as managers, and because the stupid games they were playing. And I guess I'll tell this short whole story. So I got there. There was this person there that definitely needed to be fired, but because they couldn't afford to fire him, they kept stringing him along. Like, yeah, you don't fuck up, and we'll keep you. all mind you, like he's going to get fired this coming weekend.
Right.
And
so they're gonna fire him.
so what it was is they kept like putting it off because the company is such a shit company they can't even afford to pay unemployment if he was to get fired. So they were just trying to make him quit. But in the midst of their games of trying to make him quit, it was literally making it hell on everybody else. And I said, yeah, if they want to keep playing childish ass games, maybe somebody should tell the boss.
Right.
And Owen, trying to save his ass for a little bit longer, was fucking throwing me under the bus. So I got back to them that I was going to tell the boss, and they were like, oh, hell no, and they fired me. And, oh, man.
Welcome to Arkansas, right to work state.
Yeah.
Where they can fire you for literally nothing. Go Arkansas, you sacks of stupid shit.
It was so good because she has the audacity. Like, it's so much bullshit that what she is claiming I did would have been on camera. And I'm like, oh, yeah? I was like, can you show me this on the camera system? And I quote, oh, that's not a privilege you get to have.
So they can lie to you and then hide evidence. Go Arkansas. Again, this state is fucked up in the way it takes care of their employees. They don't give a crap.
No,
Fire you. You know
not
what I
even
mean?
a little bit. And just like this guy trying to get.
Just trying to get during this time let go. I didn't get fired. I didn't quit. I got let go because I couldn't get to work because my car got repoed. So it's not like I even told my boss, I will come back. I just need to get my unemployment so I can get a car so I can come back to work. And go Arkansas, here we are 4 months later, still haven't got a dime. Got another letter in the mail. Your decision is still pending. Bloop de bloop de bloop. Because the government really doesn't give a shit about you. Make sure you go and vote. Bloop de bloop de bloop.
Yeah.
God.
Hey, we don't care about you, but are you registered to vote?
This is the new abnormal. Like I said, we're behind mask after mask after mask. The sun is bad for you. Stay inside. Your body should not naturally fight off diseases. Our presidents are giant pieces of shit. The states in which we live can't even help pay the things we need to get. We can't get stimulus from the government. Again, I wouldn't give a crap about it if you wouldn't say, hey, we're going to give it to you and then not give it to us. Again,
Back in July.
don't offer me something, then take it back. That's not how that works. Like, don't tell us to begin with. I wouldn't have even thought about it. We're
That's
not going to
like one of the first things you teach your kid when they want to give their friend something.
don't take it back.
Yeah, you cannot take this back. Like, you understand that if you give someone something, you cannot take it back.
Right. Do you really want to give them away your favorite video game? Or you just want to let them borrow it? What are you trying to do here?
Right.
Like, that's what we do. And now,
again, I don't think anybody would care if we had to pay it back. Okay, cool. Give me $2,500. Take it out of my taxes next year.
Yeah, take
Sure.
10% out of the next 10 years or whatever you have to do. Sure. It's just, we need help.
Everybody.
And I say we. You hear that word?
My mom, and I quote, I've never just not been able to buy what I want to. Like,
even a woman that could buy anything she wants to can't buy anything she wants to. You see how vital this is?
Yeah.
This is like back when, like, Napster people were complaining, the rock stars were complaining about their music jack.
And I'm sure it's because she just can't get what she deserves. Like, my mom's like 73 or something like that. Like, she should be on unemployment for.
My mom just lost her medical stuff because she turned 64. She lost all her Medicaid or whatever because of the age. So now, because she had surgeries and stuff, whatever plan she was on is switching over and now doesn't cover the crap that came with it. America, make sure you go out and vote.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you guys going to do for the country? He's a poopy face. He's a dumbhead. His kids take China. His mom's
got a bank account in China.
His mom's got money in this.
Don't you give him to Iran?
Hey, presidents, what are you going to do for America? I'm going to create jobs and make them they're all going to build wind machines. Have wind.
He doesn't want wind, though, because he thinks it causes cancer.
Wind, the dust causes the cancer that builds up. Hey, what are you going to do for America? Nothing. I didn't hear nothing. I heard you hear these snippets every now and then about, oh, well, I did this. Here's a little bit of a plan. Oh, but he took some money from Russia. Jesus Christ. 2 dogs from phone.
I don't honestly care where it's money from. Are we gonna get
Good. Get the money from Russia and give it to everybody else.
right? Like, isn't that
all that Russian
Robin
money?
Hood? That Russian money. Let's go.
Yeah, take from the rich to give to us poor. Rob from the Iranians got a lot of money. They're offering us some money. Let's take some of that oil money. Apparently, we're energy independent now, or whatever. We don't need all the resources we used to, according to the President Trump. He just said that. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't our car still run on gas?
Right.
Don't we get the oil stuff from Iran and the Middle East?
Yeah, I mean, you see lots of solar panels on homes around here.
I don't think my car's solar. Are these houses?
Definitely not a hybrid or electric.
We're still.
A hybrid vehicle.
Meanwhile, the manager, apparently a Vapor Maven, has 8 paid off. Oh, I looked at the overhead under. I have to mention that off the air. I looked at the market cap, like the profit for the year the dude made off of all of his stores.
Oh yeah, it's probably. Do you shit your pants and want to pass out?
Yeah, that's
I'm
one.
telling you, dude. Like general managing a store
And then
is so mid-levelly great.
Then we
It's
looked at
insane.
the one story we're in for this year so far.
Right.
Give me 1 year. Give me 1 year. Just 1 year. It's like I want to ride the bench in the NFL 1 year. I want to play. I want to come last place in a PGA tour for 1 year. Like,
What do they get? Like
$13,000
$120,000
for the bottom guys, because they're still getting sponsors because you're still in the PGA. You just suck. The worst of the best. I'll be the worst of the best for a year. It's mind blowing the money that these people get. And again, it's the same thing as Katrina, same thing with the Bush era. With all that, they come to the government, we can't get help from the government. The levees have broke, and we're drowning. Or I say we again. It's not just me. There's people way worse off than me. I have a wall behind me. I know people don't have walls. It shouldn't be that way. Where's the help? I'm not saying you need to give people that don't try to better themselves something, but give them a head start. Like Mr. Ex-Vice President was saying, you're on drugs. Let's get you a program. You want to get clean? Let's help you out. You don't want to get clean. You want to keep messing up like that. Oh, okay, let's go to jail. Do you think that's a thing? I get it.
Right.
Okay. You peed green?
Yes, I absolutely peed Monster Green.
See?
1,000%.
So you just imagine what his
Well, actually, if you put it in there,
nothing.
guy things you wouldn't understand.
You ever played swords? No, you can't. You're gonna have to go buy your dick.
Where do I sign up? You're offered $300 million, but you can never drink alcohol again.
I'm done.
Right, signed.
Is that a real thing? Is that? I'll advertise that. No, they don't want to advertise that.
Right.
What's anti-course?
What's anti-course?
NA?
Yeah.
AA?
AA.
No, they're so positive. It's Jesus. Find yourself in a higher power. You are the high power. You are capable of anything. You don't need someone else, some fantasy thing to tell you that you have enough strength to overcome. Man, we've all overcome some stuff. I know Jordan has. I know Randy has, and Colin has. I know that guy over there has. I know I have. I know everybody I talk to on a regular basis have. And we still
What does that
survive.
tell you, guys? Hey, what does that tell you?
That it's you can do. You can.
Dear sweet Jesus.
What'd you find?
How many people are in the room?
3.
Let's alienate them.
We're gonna lose all our viewers right now.
Alright.
You ready?
So, I hate to even bring this up.
Oh shit!
But I'm not. Again, don't take this wrong. I'm not hating. I hope everything's gonna end up okay. But
Don't
save
mention-
our children.
Okay. Yeah.
And our
Okay.
life.
Preface. We just lost the view already. Preface this. There's absolutely everything in the entire entity of the universe reasons to save our children. Chef said it in South years ago. We don't need a hashtag to tell our kid. Go.
It should not be a thing.
This is just it should be a thing. It's what happened to that motherly instinct. That's just a thing, and that's even in men. If you're an actual real father,
Okay, so speaking of parental instincts,
parental instincts.
this is what
Save our children is
this what I
innate in our DNA.
Now, and don't take this as
That's our hashtag. Sorry.
You dressed that way. You were asking for it. Don't take it that way. It's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is, save our children should not be a attack the predators thing. It should be a
Good Lord.
she is missing. I don't know what her name is. It's
She's
from
missing.
Northwest Arkansas. She's missing. So if you see this nice girl, please report her to the
Good
Washington
grief.
County Police. But when you let your daughter like dress like that and go out in public, you might have an issue as a parent. Remember that one day we were at the park and we seen those two girls around the age of our kids, and we were like,
What the fuck?
Yeah,
With their dad.
straight up prostitutes,
Like
purse and all.
tube tops
Yeah.
with the purse. And they're
if
like
there wasn't so
7.
many people at the park and we weren't sure that it was going to cause a scene, if we went up there and said, "Dude, really?"
I just don't. And then you wonder why people.
Like, again, I'm not saying that we shouldn't attack those type of people.
Again,
but don't-
educate
as
the
a
parent.
parent, you shouldn't let your kid go out like that.
Exactly what you said. Save our children should educate the and what it is it's generally not ran by people that are educated
No.
because they're too busy on the internet trying to cause a fuss about stupid movies and TV shows that portray things that are probably a pretty good topic to talk about sometimes, but then you just want to get mad about that. Or how about you start a neighborhood watch program where you make sure that your lights are on and alert your neighbors. Get all your phone numbers. What happened to that crap? I remember that.
Right.
You knew every one of your neighbors' phone numbers.
Inspire your neighbors that can afford to have cameras, because not all of us can afford a
Right.
camera
So
system.
we would have a list by our phone
Eight out of your 12 neighbors have a camera system. There's good chance.
with at least 6 phone numbers from our neighbors on it. What's wrong? You could call a neighbor or something. That's
Not today's society.
more.
You say hi to your new neighbor, and they're like, man.
I know every single one of my neighbors' names. I learned it within the first week because when I heard their door open, I made sure. Well, the only ones I haven't is the 2 right there, but she's very.
This one.
That's Patsy. Yeah, I know her. Patsy, Daniel, Grant. I don't know her name only because every time I say hi to her, she doesn't say hi. And then of course
that neighbor.
Terry. But
Those are those people.
I'm old school like that. I'm not on Twitter. Hashtag talk to your neighbors. Like,
No, I'm actually talking to them.
right. I don't get it. You want to save the children? Start a program in your neighborhood. Start
Right.
around you. And you know, if every
That's my biggest pet peeve. Yeah, it's like, okay, so you guys have 40, 50 million hashtags shared on Facebook. What did that do?
because you guys are all on Facebook, just stare at your phones. What's your kid
Ask
doing?
how many Save Our Children hashtags are on there that didn't just hear me say that? How many are going to tell you the appropriate number?
Right.
Nobody.
No.
Because nobody knows.
Nobody.
So what are you doing?
Everybody
You want
wants
to know who's doing something? Truckers against predators.
That's one of the best shit I've seen in a long time. They're doing something and they're putting it online with the
Every
people.
day,
And when
multiple videos.
Notice what they're doing. They're showing the people they catch. How many people have Save Our Children caught?
Right. Who you caught?
Can we look? Can you look that up? Is there a statistic?
I've been banned from the page, but I used to be on the page, and I can tell you that. Check this out. Look who we stopped today. Was not a part of the criteria.
The truckers against predators is amazing, and they're showing these people's faces. They're showing them get arrested by the cops. They're doing something about it. Every single video. They're not just some trucker out there. Make sure you guys save the children. Da da da. I don't know when with light voice. Make sure you guys save the children. Get out there and save all of them. I'm the one with the different. Whatever. Doesn't matter what the voice is. They're doing something. Save the children, everybody. Oh. You gotta get out there and save the children. Oh, I'm a real boy. Do something. That's what you want to do. I don't know.
I like my neighborhood because, even though we don't particularly sit outside and watch our children like that, whenever there's another group of children out there, their parents outside.
Yeah.
So I've totally seen it where there's like 5 or 6 different groups of children outside, and you can look in any given direction, and there's like some parents standing off against
a corner sitting on their porch
And I feel, here I go. I'm going to piss right here at the very end. We're going to alienate some more. Something just popped in my head.
15 minutes.
3 minutes. I feel
1 minute.
hashtag save our children is a scapegoat. They don't fucking pay attention to their kids. Because truthfully, if every parent paid the fuck attention to their kids,
my kid wouldn't be looking up naked women on the computer.
There wouldn't be anybody taking your kid.
Right.
Not saying that shit.
Again, I'm not gonna blast nobody out.
No.
But even boys. I got a friend who has teenage boys.
Yeah.
They talk to random people on the internet.
Don't let your kids talk to random people on the internet.
Yeah.
Don't let your kid oh my god, there's way better
I
things.
almost got kidnapped the other day. This dude showed me a trunk full of RC cars and I almost got in.
I smelled the salt. I was like, we lost somebody at the end. All right, we had 3 for a second. We went.
Thank you guys so
That's
much.
we guys we love it.
Good.
Thank you, Jordan, for popping in. Randy, whoever made it all the way to the end. If for some reason you future people made it through all the glitches and pixelations and made it here, you are be part of our group. Come back to our live show. I know Dina was a little slow, but obviously
Today was definitely no fun, but
Yeah.
we got to do something.
we got to do something to keep it up to date. We had some other things, but this is fine. This is what we're getting into tonight, debating and truthfully. Can we start a hashtag truthfully saving our children? Or actually saving our children?
Yeah.
Or physically saving our children? Hashtag physically saving our children.
Any of you truckers against predators show.
Please doing what you do.
Keep doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Times like a
A
trillion.
trillion.
Or as Trump would say, billions and billions
Yeah.
and billions.
I feel like it's almost a job for the police to do. Not saying that, they don't already have it tough with all the traffic stops they need to make. And
Well, there you go. Open up another department in police team and create more jobs.
I feel like they.
I still don't understand how you pretend to be a 15-year-old whatever on the internet.
I don't get that either. I really, if I had enough money, I would do that just to catch these motherfuckers too. I really would.
Right.
I really would. I don't know if I'd call the police.
Maybe that's what we can make. Channel G spot where we catch the peas.
Courtney G spots the predators. That's.
And then we can take donations to run the program, and we can get more people in here.
Oh
We
man.
can have like 5 to 7 people just on computers.
This is funny. I would love to do that. Some sort of live thing where we actually just like they're doing, because these pieces of shit just need to be locked up and castrated. And
Well,
then
we need to hire somebody with self-control, because I don't know about you, but there's no way I could look one of these fools
That's
in the
a-
eye and
that's-
not just murder them.
that's why I
The
can't be a
police will
cop.
show up to take me to jail
Yeah.
for murder. That's what
For episode 1, host gets arrested. Yeah, I just that's why I could never be a cop, because I just have so much animosity towards that style. I understand male instincts that you feel this ape-like need to dominate all females, but let them have a conscious mind of what they're choosing.
Now, maybe we'll pick this up in another episode. But again, on the other hand, my child that looked up the nudie girls on the internet is 7, and that is a perfect representation of what age kids are nowadays becoming aware of stuff like that because of the access of information.
We
they
mentioned
have.
this a lot.
And your kid still goes to school, and there's still those kids that have a lot less restrictions than our kids that are showing them all kinds of stuff they would never even hear about.
And even if they're not allowed their phones, you still. When I was 7 or 8, you heard the word clitoris. You didn't think it sounds like a dinosaur. Oh, the Tyrannosaurus fought the clitoris, and that you couldn't Google it.
No.
You go home as a 6-year-old now and Google anything you want, clitoris, and there's
right.
Now you know where babies are born. Boom. Over. Your mind is fucking blown. No more does Legos even matter. Like, you don't care about Transformers or social studies. You just want to look up other female body parts. Or now you're scared out of your mind. 2 things can happen. Like, you could be.
Maybe what do we call it? Muffy muffs. We called it something.
What the fuck?
It used to be
Muffy muffs?
They had a like a rainforest down there or whatever, but we came up with a 2020 term on that. What was that?
I don't know.
forget.
A rainforest?
But we called it something.
I don't know. You guys, we just went over. No big deal. If you made it this far anyway, this whole last bit, nobody's going to watch this. You guys are fantastic. Nobody's going to make it this far. Some good jokes here at the end. You should have paid attention.
If you do, the safety word is pineapple.
Pineapple. Bring the word pineapple to the. I'm going to give you a pound of turkey. You guys have been great. Thank you for being here. Jordan, Randy, Colin, like always, DC on the mic and the background. Remember, the only you need to be is you.
And with the knowledge that there may not be too many good ones left, live it fully every day.
We'll see you guys later. Peace.